How did you find out about the program that Tiffany ultimately ended up in? How did you, I was just curious how you found that about that program.
Um, well, we had applied at UCF twice, and twice we were rejected. The first year, we were kind of very distraught. But after talking with the director of the program, they only accepted like I think 8 or 10 students per year, and he said we were really right there. If they could have taken one more, she was on the cusp. They would have selected Tiffany.
Mhm.
So then we reapplied the second year, and once again she didn't get in, but I didn't get quite the same explanation. And I was talking to Tiffany. I was really very upset and distraught and didn't know where to turn. And she quietly looked at me and she said, "Well, mommy, that's just not where God wants me to be. And I think we should pray on it." So we started praying on it. And one day I was sitting at my computer and I got an email, and it was from the director at UCF. And he was sharing with me other schools that had a similar program. But none of those schools seemed to fit what I wanted because they didn't have housing. There was a school as far away as Jacksonville, there was Gainesville, there was Miami. I didn't want her that far away from me. And so I was getting ready to close my email, and then I saw a little small box down in the corner and it said SEU. I'm like, well, what is SEU? How does that fit into this? Because it didn't seem to be a part of the email at all. And I clicked on SEU, and this link opened up, and it talked about um, a program that they had, but it explained a high school program. And I didn't know that they had a high school program on their campus for kids with autism. So I just happened to write and say, well, this is not quite what I'm looking for. Do you have a post secondary program for young adults with cognitive disabilities who have completed high school?
Sure.
And they said, yes, as a matter of fact, we do.
Wow.
And at that time, the director was Dr. David Grant. And at the time that I made my inquiry, it just corresponded with the time that they have for what they call, I think it's spring weekend, where
Hmm.
incoming students are able to come in, stay on campus, walk around, ask questions, visit some of the different departments. And so the timing was perfect. I notified him one week. That weekend was the following weekend. We went on the campus. Tiffany got a chance to spend the night. She got a chance to meet and to talk with some of the other students. She got to go to Bush Chapel. And when I picked her up on that Sunday, my daughter looked at me and she said, "Mommy, I think this is where God wants me to be. I feel comfortable here." I said, "Are you sure, Tiffany?" And she said, "Oh, so you think God only talks to you?" And I said, "No." She says, "Well, I've heard from God, and this is where He wants me to be."